Texas has open primaries, and the way that these primary elections work, they differ state to state. Some states have open primaries, some states have closed primaries, some states have a weird combination of both. But in Texas, we've had open primaries, which means, in effect, that anybody can come up to the polls on primary election day. We're not talking about the general election in November, right? We're talking about the primary elections where the parties are selecting their candidates. And they can say, you know what, I want to vote on a Republican ballot today. It doesn't matter if they're, big Bernie Sanders liberals. It doesn't matter that they voted in every Democrat primary prior. There's absolutely no burden. They can show up and they can vote in the Republican primary. And what this has meant practically is that in many races, specifically down ballot, right? You look at some of the Texas House races in particular, we have seen case after case where Democrat voters who live in Republican-leaning areas that are drawn such that the Republican candidate's going to win the general election, they've decided that they have more power by just voting in the Republican primary and voting for the most liberal candidate on the ballot. We saw this happen. I think the biggest example of this was what happened with former House Speaker Dade Phelan during the election last cycle. He was pushed into a runoff. He had narrowly escaped defeat by about 300 votes. And yet, if you look at the election history and the election voting history of those who elected there, you had thousands of voters with Democrat voting history. So it doesn't really take a genius to put together that, it was because Democrats helped push him over the edge there.